Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to basically be going over the carnage, what happened at the Hoonigan Burnyard bash, the pretty much lack of damage that really happened just because like nothing really broke besides the rim surprisingly. And then we're also going to be going to pick up some Feal coilovers because they're going to be sponsoring me for the Pro-Am season, and we're going to go pick up what they pretty much built for me. We'll get more into it once we go there tomorrow actually. For right now I'm going to go ahead and rip the old coilovers off, and then we'll go over some of the damages, I guess, and kind of like I guess what happened. So here's my good old XXR that gave out on the K-rail. This is literally the only damage on the entire car. When I drove it home, the alignment and everything was totally fine. So that's pretty good. It's good news. This wheel did a pretty good job at absorbing an impact without causing extra damage, so I'm pretty happy about that. So basically what happened, I came in, I was kind of feeling out the course a little bit as I was driving, and I wanted to hit the wall. A lot of people didn't think thought that I wasn't trying to do that, but if you ask my friends before, I was literally going around like, I'm gonna turn my bumper off, I'm gonna smash my bash bar, like it's gonna happen, like we're gonna go hard and give the crowd carnage because that's what they want. And we were kind of looking around, I was like scoping out the course, and we were thinking about where my friends could like stand to film. And the non-POV video, my last YouTube video, was basically the spot we decided because it wasn't right in front of the grandstand, so it could be like right up close to the K-rail. And I was like, that's gonna be it. Like I am going to tap my car there at least. And that was the first one that I did. As soon as I transitioned and came around the pylon, I was like, I'm going fast and I'm gonna hit hard. And I just went for it. I stayed pinned, flew into the K-rail Connex box area, and continued to stay pinned. So when I hit, it like jostled the car a little bit, but it didn't even alter the line. I just kept going, and the tire came off, and things got crazy, and I just kept going. And people were entertained, so I'm glad I did it. Like I don't regret hitting anything at all. But yeah, I was expecting to like rip my bumper off or break my bash bar, but since the K-rail comes down and then gets wider at the bottom, just smacked the rim and shattered the lip of that, and the wheel or the tire came off. And yeah, even I saw the tire actually. Everything's good on the tire, literally like brand new still, just a little ripped up on the bead, but it will still hold air, so I'll probably use this again. But other than that, I'm still pretty happy with how the Burnyard went and everything. I got a lot of cool exposure to people and companies. Hopefully I'm starting to try to reach out to some, especially with Pro-Am coming up. But yeah, so that's kind of an update with that. I'm gonna actually do a quick update on the car just because you guys haven't really seen it in like a month. I haven't been posting too much because I haven't had funds really recently, so tax returns came in, so now it's time to prep this thing for competition. And yeah, there'll be more videos from here on out. So inside the car, I basically, sorry it's really dark, my light broke, but I put some interior trim in, like the shift bezel and stuff like that. That's kind of like the main thing really. Everything else is just kind of like buttoning stuff up, like just change some gaskets and things like that in the engine, but it's been running pretty well. I've been doing like some street testing in my special spots. Actually, I'll throw a clip in here just because you guys haven't really seen that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to ripping these coilovers out. I'm also gonna change the oil pressure spring in my oil pump. The one that came in the Melling oil pump is like way too high. It's idles at like 60 psi, and at redline I'm hitting like pretty much like 90 plus, and it's starting to leak everywhere, and I don't want to leak oil all the time. It should be probably redlining around like 60, not idling at 60, and then idling at like 35, 40. So I'm gonna change that too, and then the problems will slowly, the little problems of buttoning up will slowly come to an end, and this car will be like it's stock in a truck hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna get to doing that, and then I'll probably cut to just tomorrow me going to get the coilovers, and we can do a comparison and everything. And when I go there, we'll walk around Feal a little bit. I'll try to do a little tour. You guys have seen that place in my videos in the past when I was helping Odie out when I did the internship. But yeah, we're gonna talk more about coilovers this time instead of working on his car a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work and then I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it's the next day. I got my coilovers out. I'm gonna try to get some money out of these, sell them. And I threw some new brake pads in the rear. I did my fronts before the Burnyard bash, and I didn't want to do the rears just because I was gonna be doing a long burnout on them. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and head over to Feal right now. We'll maybe do a little bit of a tour while we're there and pick up my new coilovers. All right, so we're inside Feal suspension right now. I kind of show you guys around a little bit later, but let's take a look at the coilovers I'm getting. All right, so I'm here with Mike at Feal suspension. We got my coilovers right here. We're gonna kind of talk about exactly how they set them up and how you guys can set your own up if you wanna go ahead and order some from them. They're very customizable, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let him talk about them because he's the expert.
Okay, so for Connor's setup, we know he's running an iron block LS base motor, which on a McPherson chassis is pretty easy to do the math for. We've on like S chassis and FRS and quite a bit of other things that are McPherson front have had great success with 12K front springs, assuming an iron block motor, or like JZ or RB, they're all around the same kind of weight, just the heavier motor setup. So we typical rates are 7K, 6K. We up the front rate to 12 to compensate for his setup. We left the rear out of 6K for maximum grip out of this setup, and essentially he should be flying on these. He was asking for, you know, possible softer front rates, and we kind of talked him out of it just to avoid like excessive dive, and especially without running a front sway bar, you need something to hold you upright in the corners. Also, without an extended track width, you can get real boaty with a heavy motor like that and no sort of suspension tweaks to compensate for it. So I'm super sure this is going to be a night and day difference versus his old setup. There's going to be a ton of mechanical grip, and the spring rates are spot on what they should be. It should be really competitive. Easy.
So some of the things I got were these awesome shock covers. Keep them clean because everything in there gets really dirty sometimes, especially if you're going to tracks like Grange where there's just dirt flying everywhere. I got the upgraded Swift springs, and then, like you said, the custom valving for the extra weight in the front of the car. All right, we're gonna do a quick little tour and walk around in the actual Feal suspension shop. We got John over here working on the lathe.
Hey, what's up, Connor?
And Otis building some, are these 2 or 3 ways?
These are all 2 ways.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have all kinds of setups you guys can get if you want to order from them. Very customizable, so you don't have to worry about getting having a coilover company just pretty much send you a box of stuff they got shipped in from the factory without adjusting it and everything. We'll go talk to John kind of about their packaging stuff. I did this for a little bit when I did my internship, so basically like I like it because there's hands-on every single set of coilovers. They're not just from the factory straight to your door, so they adjust like the preload, and they don't do the ride height, so that's like up to you guys, but yeah, we'll kind of go over like the quality of stuff and have him talk a little bit too.
Hey guys, what up? I'm Johnny Redgrave. I'm the guy that builds your coilovers here at Feal. So Mike normally takes your order, gets everything ready to go, custom for your car. I've got all of Odie's valving codes and different charts and stuff that we check for every coilover before the assembly process. We're working on an IS300 kit here. We're trimming up some babs right now. Even those get cut down custom per kit. And Mr. Abraham Espinoza, if you're watching this, this one's for you.
Yeah, so price-wise, they're a little more expensive than a normal coilover, but as you can see, the quality is well worth it. So make sure you guys go ahead and head over to the Feal Suspension website and check them out and pick up a set for your car. All right, back in the car now. So you guys saw how awesome Feal Suspension is, and I really hope you guys go and pick up some coilovers from them. I'll probably just go home and throw these on the car. I'm not going to be able to test it right away because I have to go change that oil spring, the oil pressure spring, but we'll do kind of a review on how they drive later. But I know they're going to be a lot grippier and the car is going to be a lot faster, so it's going to take some getting used to because it's going to be a lot more commitment when I'm driving. You're going to have to stay pinned a lot more and let the grip of the car basically slow me down with throttle versus hand braking or even like left foot braking. But yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be cool driving more of like a competitive level car. Yeah, make sure you guys go and check them out. They literally, you can email Mike. He's super nice and he'll walk you through everything you need to build a set of coilovers for whatever car you have. Any swap, any chassis, they'll be able to make them, or mostly any chassis. That goes for like grip drivers as well. They don't really do much rally stuff, but grip and drift, anything on concrete, they'll have it ready for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little tour of Feal Suspension, and I'll catch you guys next time. We'll probably throw these coilovers on and maybe go test it out. I'll try to just knock out the oil pressure spring as fast as I can so we can really see how these things feel. All right, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe because we're really close to 1,000 subscribers, and that would be cool so I can start, monetizing my videos, boost my racing program income a little bit by like 3 cents a month or however much it's gonna be, because I don't get that many views. But yeah, all right, I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.